Hello friends, the topic we are going to discuss today is design pattern. Design pattern could be classified as creational design pattern, structural design pattern and behavioral design pattern. These design patterns are basically defined in order to solve a problem associated with the different functionality associated with an object, like how to design a way to create an object, how to design a way to structure the object, how to design a way to ensure how the objects are going to behave. We will be starting with the design pattern, which falls into a category of creational design pattern. Now these are basically classified as abstract factory, builder design pattern, object pool design pattern, prototype, singleton and factory. We are going to study all these patterns one by one, in which we can have a one-liner associated with every design pattern. Like for abstract design pattern, we say abstract factory will create an instance of different classes. That is one level up the factory method pattern. Now, what do you understand by instance of several classes? Using this abstract factory pattern, we can create different objects of different classes, and it is one level up the factory design pattern in terms of abstraction. Similarly, if we go to builder design pattern is used to create an object when we are creating an object that is very complex, or we can say when creating an object involves numerous steps. Third, object pool. It could be classified as where creating an object again is considered to be expensive, so we'll define a pool, or you can say we can define a number of objects to be there present at a given time, so that whenever an object is not being used, it could lie there up to a specific time, that is called timeout, or an object can be recycled and can be reused rather than creating a new object. Similarly, we have a prototype. Prototype is about in order to create a new object using clone, or by cloning a method where creating an object using new operator is considered to be very expensive. And the second last is singleton, where we want the instance to be a single instance throughout an application. We just want that instance to be called only one that instance to be only one instance throughout an application from wheresoever we call. The last is factory method pattern, wherein we are creating the instances of derived objects. Like we are defining a factory which has different derived classes, where a client will be calling a factory method, will be calling a factory class, abstract class or instance, that is the level of abstraction, and whatever is the responsibility, whatever is the logic will be delegated to the derived classes.